In this video, I'm going to be going over how to build a WordPress website with WPX Hosting step by step from start to finish. I'll be showing you how to access professional pre-made WordPress website templates to make creating your WordPress website an easy process. I'll also be going over how to edit your website using one of the most popular drag and drop editors, Elementor Page Builder, so you can create a professional looking WordPress website on WPX Hosting via drag and drop. I'll also be covering how to switch your URL from HTTP to HTTPS in WordPress, how to add an email account in WPX, how to find your name servers, how to create a staging environment, and more. I provide a link to WPX Hosting in the description below so you can easily follow along with me in this quick and easy WPX Hosting tutorial. WPX Hosting is offering 2 months free on annual plans. The 2 months are deducted from the total cost of the annual plan cost. You can always pay monthly as well. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I receive a commission from WPX Hosting at no extra cost to you. Plus you get an awesome discount. Let's get started with the WPX WordPress tutorial on creating your WordPress website with WPX Hosting. The first thing you want to do to build a WordPress website with WPX Hosting is to click the link in the description below so you'll be taken to WPX. You'll be on the WPX Hosting page shown here. Click the View Plans button. You'll now be on the WPX Manage WordPress Hosting Pricing page. You'll see you'll get 2 months free by choosing WPX's annual plans. You can toggle the plan to pay yearly or monthly. If choosing yearly, 2 months are free and deducted from the WPX WordPress Hosting plan's yearly cost. WPX Hosting offers free migrations if you're moving over from another hosting provider. WPX's WordPress experts will move your site and emails within 24 hours completely free. WPX Hosting also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You'll see the business, professional, and elite plans. All the plans come with free malware removal, 30-second average support response, free fixes if site is offline, free site speed optimization, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and 99.95 uptime. The business plan comes with up to 5 websites, 15 gigabytes of storage, 200 gigabytes of bandwidth, 1 gigabyte of RAM per site, 3 PHP workers per site, and 1 CPU core. The professional plan comes with up to 15 websites, 30 gigabytes of storage, 400 gigabytes of bandwidth, 1 gigabyte RAM per site, 3 PHP workers per site, and 2 CPU cores. The Elite plan comes with up to 35 websites, 60 gigabytes of storage. When it comes to gigabyte bandwidth, there is no limit, but a reasonable use limit will be applied at the discretion of WPX. The plan also comes with 1 gigabyte of RAM per site, 3 PHP workers per site, and 3 CPU cores. Click the Buy Now button on the plan you want to select. I'll select the business plan for this tutorial. You'll now be on a Let's Get Started page. If you already have an existing website domain, you can enter it in. Click the Continue button to proceed. If you don't already have a domain name, click on the I am launching a new website and you can search for a domain name by typing it in. What's awesome about getting a domain name with WPX Hosting is they offer free domain privacy for their domain name purchases. Once you type in the domain name you want, you can select the domain extension you want to have for your site below under Choose the Extensions. Click the search button. It'll let you know if it's available or not. Click the Continue button to proceed. You'll now be on the Select Your Hosting Location page. You can choose between the USA, UK, and Australia. If you hover over the location, it will tell you who it is best suited for. Select the one that works for your needs. You'll now be on the Set Up Your Account page. Enter your information in for your WPX Hosting account. Over to the right, under the Your Order section, you can click from the drop down to change the term of your WPX hosting purchase if you need to. Next, scroll down to the Choose Payment Method section. You can pay via an online transfer with PayPal or pay via a bank card. Select that you have read and agreed to the terms of service, privacy policy, and the refund policy. Click the Checkout Now button. It will now pull up the WPX Hosting GDPR compliant privacy policy. Scroll down to the bottom and click the Accept button. You'll now get a notification about an unpaid invoice. Click the See All Invoices button. It will now list out the invoice for your hosting account. Click View. It'll pull up the unpaid invoice. From the drop-down, you can select credit card or PayPal for your payment. Click the Pay Now button. Next, enter your payment details. Enter your information in. Once done, click the Continue button. You'll now be on the Welcome to the Fastest WordPress Hosting page. If you need to migrate your site and want the WPX team to do it, click the link provided under Migration. To go to the WPX dashboard, click the Dashboard tab in the top menu. If you scroll down to where you see Migration Request, click this and you can fill out the migration request form so the WPX team can migrate your site. For this tutorial, we're going to build our WordPress website. From the WPX dashboard, I'm going to click the Manage button under the WPX Hosting service listed. If you scroll down, you'll see the server details. You'll see the name servers being listed. If you have your domain name registered with another domain register, this is where you can get your WPX name servers to point your domain name to WPX Hosting. Over on the left-hand side menu, you'll see a bunch of options you can select from. If you click Email Boxes, this is where you can create a new email address ending in your domain name. Click the Add an Email Box button. You can now create a new email account ending in your domain name with WPX Hosting. If you click Backups, then select your site, it'll list out all the current backups of your site. You then have the option to back up your website, restore to a previous backup, download backup, along with deleting a backup. If you click WPX XDN, it'll give you a record information. At the bottom, you can manage the WPX XDN. You can disable or enable it as needed. You can empty the cache if you need to. The WPX XDN is a CDN content delivery network, and it's WPX's fast and hand-built content delivery network with over 37 endpoints and is growing around the world. Now let's manage our website and install WordPress on WPX Hosting so we can start creating and building our WordPress website. Click Manage Websites. It'll list out your website. You can create a temporary URL to work on if you'd like to. You can create a staging site by clicking Create Staging. Select the domain name of the site. Click Deploy Staging Instance. You'll see the SSL option is enabled for this website. Now let's install WordPress on your WPX Hosting account. Click Manage WP. Click the Install WordPress on Website option. Using Database, leave this selected as is. Put in an admin email address, admin username, and password to be used for your WordPress account. Click the Install WordPress button. It'll begin installing WordPress on WPX Hosting. Once it is done, you'll see a WordPress was successfully installed with your username and password. Click the X button. To log into WordPress, type in your domain name with a /wp-admin, just like you see here. You'll now be on the WordPress login page. Once logged in, you'll be in the WordPress dashboard. Before we start choosing a theme for our website and creating it, we want to change our URL to HTTPS. In the left side menu, you'll see Settings. Hover over this and click General. You'll see WordPress address URL and site address URL. You'll see it has HTTP for both. You just want to change both to HTTPS. Scroll down and click Save Changes. It'll now log you out of WordPress. Just log back in. Now let's go over how to build a website and making edits to it. I'm here in the WordPress dashboard. We want to start by picking out a theme to begin creating a site. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes, as this is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with a drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You now want to click the Build Your Website button. Choose Elementor for the page builder. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can create your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Now let me walk you through the steps on how to choose your theme and build your site with the drag and drop editor Elementor Page Builder. Select the theme you want. I'll choose this one. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. Click the Skip and Continue button. You now want to choose the colors and font for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. Click the Continue button. You now be on the Tell us a little about yourself. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under Advanced Options you have each one selected. Click the Submit and Build My Website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the Congratulations page. Click the View Your Website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. Before we begin editing, we want to turn on some features in Elementor to make the editing process even easier and improve your site performance. Up at the top, you'll see your site title name. Hover over this and click Dashboard. Find the Elementor tab in the left side menu and hover over it. Click Settings. Click Features. Select Activate All. This will activate an easier editor for creating your site along with performance features to help your site load faster. Scroll down and click the Save Changes button. Now let's go over how to make edits to the WordPress theme and how to use the drag and drop editor to create your site. From the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name up at the top. Click Visit Site. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab on the top of the page. It'll now bring you to the drag and drop editor where you can create your site quick and easy. To make edits to a part of the page, just click where you want to make edits and start making edits. I can change We All Love Nature to my demo website. If you want to make edits to the background image, right-click on the section, click Edit Section, click Style, hover over the image and click the trash can icon if you want to remove the image. Click over the image and you can upload a photo to place here, or click Media Library to upload images already uploaded in WordPress. I'll click the X button. If you click the plus icon at the top where it says Add Element, this is where you can get back to where you can drag stuff into the page. I'll scroll down a bit on the page. You can select what you want over on the left and drag it in wherever you'd like it. If you right-click on an area, you can delete it if you don't want it. By right-clicking, you can duplicate something if you need to duplicate it. You can drag something over to somewhere else on the page by selecting it and dragging it over to where you want it. I'll drag a text into the page. If you click to edit the text, you'll be able to make edits to the text like make it bold. You can link out a text to somewhere. If you click the settings icon, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab if you'd like. If you click toolbar or toggle, it'll give you more options like changing the alignment of the text, changing the text color. You can undo and redo changes here. If you click style at the top, you can then make more changes to the text. If you click the pencil icon where you see typography, where you see family from the drop-down, you can select different fonts for the text. Where you see size, you can change the sizing of the text. Next, let's go over editing the button. I'm going to click into a button. You'll be able to change the name of the text. You can link the button out to where you like it. If you click the settings icon next to the link, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab and make it no follow if you like. You can change the alignment of the button, the sizing of the button. Where you see icon, you can select to not have an icon with the button. Where it says upload SVG, you can upload an icon. If you click icon library, you can view icons you can add to the button. You can change the positioning of the icon and more. If you click style, you can make changes to the font used and colors for the button. If you click hover, this is where you can make edits to the font and colors on the button hover. Scroll down to this section here. If you want to change an image of a section or add an image for a section, right-click in the section. Click Edit Section. Click Style. You'll see the image if the image is there. This is where you can edit the image. Remove the image by clicking the trash can icon or adding an image if there isn't one there for the section. I'll click Choose Image. I'll select an image I've already uploaded into WordPress. I'll click the Select button. The image is now showing. If you want to add some color along with the image, click the Background Overlay section. Find the Color tab. You can now change the color. Drag the opacity to the left or right to get the desired look you want. Next, scroll up to the section above this. If you want to change the background color of a section of the site, right-click in the section, click Edit Section, click Style. Where you see Background Type, click Classic. You'll see color under it. Click this and you can change the background color of the section. Next, let's cover adding a section to your site. If you hover over a section, you can click the plus icon and then click the plus icon showing again to add a new section to the page. I'll select this one. You can now drag in something over into the section. If you click the middle icon with the dots, you can then edit that section. If you click the X button, it'll completely remove the section from the page. If you click into a section, click the middle icon with the dots. You can drag it up or down to move that section to somewhere else on the page. Next, let's scroll down to the bottom of the page to the Drag Widget Here section. If you click the Starter Templates icon, you can click Blocks in the menu, and then it'll give you lots more page design ideas you can choose from. Up at the top, you can select categories for blocks to show. I'll choose a block to add to the page. I'll click this one, and then I'll click the Import button to import it to the page, to then start adding your own content and editing it how you want it. Now I want to cover the Contact Us form to show you how this works. I'm going to click the plus icon in the Drag Widget section. I'm going to click a structure for the section. I'll choose this one. I'm just going to drag over the WP forms. You can select a form. If you want to make edits to the form, click Edit the selected form. You can click to create a new form if you want to create a new form. I'm going to click Edit the selected form. It's now going to bring up the builder for the Contact Us form. You can hover over an area to delete it or duplicate it. You can click an area and drag it to wherever you'd like it. If you want to add something, you can drag it over from the side. If you click Field Options, you can click on a part of the form and then make changes from the side. You can select to make this part of the form a required or not required part to fill out. If you click Advanced, you can click the part of the form you want to change, and you can select between the size of the form field for that area, and then change if you want anything to show in the form field where they input their information. You can click Preview to preview the form. Click Save to save changes. When you are done, click the X button and you'll be taken back to the editor for the page. If you click Settings, you'll be in the General section where you can edit things for the form. Spam Protection allows you to toggle on spam protection options. Notifications is where you can put in the email the form info should be sent to, and the From email address showing to the person who filled out the form. In the Confirmations is where you can put in a confirmation message that shows to the person who filled out the form. I'm back on the editor for the page. Let's get to know the drag and drop editor, Elementor, better. You'll see Publish in the top right. Click this when you want to publish changes you've made to your site. If you click the arrow, you can save the page as a draft or save the page as a template to then use as a template for another page you create. To view changes you've made to your site, click the eye icon and it'll show you a preview of your site. If you click the desktop icon, it'll show you what your changes look like on desktop devices. The tablet icon will show tablet devices, and the mobile icon will show mobile devices. If you hover over the site settings icon and click it, you can change things like the colors of your entire site, fonts used, and more. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click History, and then click Revisions, it'll list out all the revisions for your site that it has pre-saved. If you click one, it'll bring your site edits back to how they were at the time of that edit. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click Exit to WordPress, then click the WordPress icon in the top left, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. If you want to make edits to a certain page on your site, you can click it in the menu and then click Edit with Elementor. To go to the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name and click Dashboard. If you hover over the Pages tab, click Add New to add a new page to your site. If you click all pages, it'll showcase all the pages on your site. If you hover over the Media tab and click on Library, it'll show you all the images you've uploaded in WordPress. If you click Add New at the top, you can then upload or drag in an image into WordPress. If you hover over Posts and click Add New, you can create a new blog post for your site. If you click All Posts, it'll pull up all the posts you have on your site. If you click the Comments tab, you will see all the comments you have on your blog post. You can easily reply, mark it as spam, or trash the comment. If you hover over the Plugins tab and click Add New, you can then search for or browse plugins to add to your site. Any feature or customization you might want on your site, more than likely there's a plugin for that. If you hover over the Appearance tab in the left side menu, click on Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you want to have subcategories show in the menu, just add the items to the menu and place it a bit on the right under the menu name you want it to show under. I'll add a few under Services. I'll click Save Menu. It'll now pull up the view of my site. When I hover over Services, you'll see the subcategories showing. Now let me show you how to make edits to the footer area of your site, along with uploading a logo, favicon, and other customizations. From the WordPress dashboard, if you hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu and click Customize, you'll be on the Customize page. Click the Footer Builder. You can then click an area in the footer area to start making edits to that section over on the left side. If you click the plus icon, you can then add whatever you'd like to the footer area in that section. If you click the design icon in the section of the footer you want to edit, you can then design things like the alignment, title, content, and link colors, title and content font size, and more. You can click the X button to remove that area from the footer. If you click the pencil icon here on the left hand side, you can then choose how many columns you want your footer to be. You can then click the plus icon to add sections to that part of the footer. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Site Identity, you can then upload a logo and a favicon, which is the site icon for your site. Click Select Site Icon to then upload your site icon, also known as the favicon for your site. If you click Site Title and Logo Settings, you can then change the logo to your own and make other customizations to the logo area for your site. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Global, Typography is where you can change the fonts used for your site. Colors is where you can change the colors for your site. Buttons is where you can change the button presets and colors used. You now know how to access pre-made professional templates, how to build a WordPress website with WPX Hosting, and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor Elementor page builder. That is my WPX WordPress tutorial going over how to build a WordPress website with WPX Hosting step by step. If you have any questions, get in touch in the comments as I'm here to help you with anything you need. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Let us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more WPX Hosting tutorial videos.